Now let me ask you a question that will haunt English football fans for decades. Is it actually possible that a single, unmedicated illness ruined a nation's greatest chance at World Cup glory since 1966, 76 minutes on the clock? Atlanta is suffocating. The air inside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is thick with tension. A looping cross from Rodrigo de Paul finds the head of Alexis McAllister. The ball flies toward the net, beats the keeper, and crashes violently against the inside of the post. So close, yet so far. This wasn't just a tactical battle. This was footballing warfare at its absolute peak. The 2026 FIFA World Cup semifinal between England and Argentina will be remembered for the sheer psychological drama, the raw physical aggression, and a tactical chess match that pushed both managers to the absolute brink. Welcome to Total Football Nexus. If you love deep, professional tactical breakdowns just like this, make sure to hit that like button right now. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an elite football analysis. When the lineups were announced, the tactical community was sent into a frenzy. Thomas Tuchel made 3 massive gambles. He threw Reece James and Jed Spence into the fullback positions and handed a shocking start to Aston Villa's young star Morgan Rogers on the right wing. On the other side, Lionel Scaloni benched the engine of his midfield, Rodrigo de Paul, opting for the raw, energetic intensity of 23-year-old Giuliano Simeone in a compact 4-4-2 formation. Both managers wanted to completely suffocate the life out of each other's attack, and for the first 30 minutes, that is exactly what happened, resulting in a statistic so bizarre it hadn't been seen in the World Cup for 60 years. Not a single shot was taken by either team for 30 agonizing minutes. The English midfield duo of Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson built a brick wall in front of their defense, specifically designed to cut off every single passing lane to Lionel Messi. The legendary magician was completely isolated, stranded in a sea of white shirts, but Argentina responded with equal brutality. Scaloni's compact midfield squeezed the space so effectively that Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane were forced to drop incredibly deep just to touch the football. Do you think dropping Kane so deep was Tuchel's biggest mistake of the half? With the creative zones completely locked down, the beautiful game transformed into a physical war zone. 19 fouls occurred in the first 45 minutes alone. The referee, Ismail Elfath, was practically running a marathon just to keep the players from tearing each other apart. Enzo Fernandez set the tone just 3 minutes in with a thunderous challenge on Elliot Anderson, sparking a massive confrontation. The expected goals metric told the ultimate story of this tactical gridlock, with a combined XG of just 0.08. This was the lowest, most stagnant first-half attacking output in the entire history of the World Cup knockout stages. Anderson picked up a yellow card for England, Lautaro Martinez answered with one for Argentina, and the first half ended 0-0. The second half kicked off, and the tactical chess match immediately turned into a high-speed car chase. Argentina came out completely transformed. Just 2 minutes in, Julian Alvarez terrorized Jed Spence on the flank, cutting inside to fire a rocket that forced Jordan Pickford into a spectacular save. But right when the Albi Celeste looked dominant, Thomas Tuchel's biggest tactical gamble paid off. It happened in the 55th minute. England launched a lightning-fast counterattack right from their own box. Lautaro Martinez tried to clear the danger with an ambitious, acrobatic clearance, but the ball dropped straight into the path of Declan Rice. With clinical vision, Rice spotted Morgan Rogers operating in space on the right wing. Rogers delivered a beautiful curling cross that completely bypassed the Argentine central defenders. Sneaking in at the far post was Anthony Gordon. With ice in his veins, Gordon guided the ball past a helpless Emiliano Martinez. 1-0 to England. The tactical gamble had worked perfectly. But tell me, looking at the bench, did England truly have the defensive depth to hold this lead for another 35 minutes? The goal changed everything. The stadium turned into a pressure cooker. Just 2 minutes after going behind, Giuliano Simeone burst into the English penalty box, pulling the trigger for what looked like a certain equalizer. Out of nowhere, Jed Spence executed a breathtaking, last-ditch sliding tackle to deny him. Sensing the desperation, Lionel Scaloni made his move. He subbed on Rodrigo de Paul to inject chaos into the midfield, alongside Lautaro Martinez and Nico Gonzalez to overload the English backline. The tactical shift worked perfectly. Suddenly, England was pushed deep into their own territory. Their lines were bending, their energy was draining, and the cracks were beginning to show. The biggest crack was in the heart of the English midfield. Declan Rice, who had been battling an illness before the match, was running on empty. His legs were heavy, his reactions were slowing down, and against an aggressive Argentine press, that is a death sentence. Scaloni saw it. Messi saw it. Do you believe Tuchel should have subbed Rice out the moment he showed signs of physical exhaustion? The stage was officially set for one of the greatest, most dramatic comebacks in World Cup history. The clock ticked to the 85th minute. England was desperately trying to waste time, clinging onto their fragile 1-0 lead. But greatness cannot be contained for 90 minutes. Lionel Messi, operating in a pocket of space near the center circle, picked up the ball. With a trademark defense-splitting pass, he found Enzo Fernandez just outside the penalty area. Enzo didn't hesitate this time. He shifted his body, looked up, and unleashed a magnificent curling strike that flew past the outstretched arms of Jordan Pickford. 1-1. The Argentine fans went absolutely wild. The momentum shifted completely in a matter of seconds. England looked paralyzed. Their tactical structure was shattered, their energy was completely gone, and Argentina smelled blood in the water. The fourth official signaled 4 minutes of stoppage time. Everyone was preparing for the grueling reality of extra time. Everyone except Lionel Messi. In the 92nd minute, the Argentine captain received the ball under intense pressure just outside the D. 3 English defenders rushed to close him down, desperate to stop him from shooting. But Messi didn't shoot. With superhuman vision and unparalleled composure, he slipped a delicate, disguised pass through the tiniest gap in the English defense. The ball rolled perfectly into the path of the substitute, Lautaro Martinez. With his first touch, Lautaro smashed the ball into the back of the net. 2-1. Complete pandemonium. The English players collapsed to the turf in sheer disbelief. For the second time in the 21st century, they had taken the lead in a World Cup semifinal only to watch it crumble away in the dying moments. History had repeated itself in the most heartbreaking way possible. Despite an incredible run, Thomas Tuchel's men were sent packing, forced to contest the third-place playoff against France in Florida. For Argentina, the fairy tale continues. Lionel Messi, at 39 years old, had just delivered another absolute masterclass, setting a historic record by contributing to a goal in 11 consecutive World Cup matches. He now stands alone in football history with 12 World Cup assists, 10 of them coming exclusively in the high-stakes pressure of the knockout stages. Next up for the Alba Celeste is a date with destiny at the MetLife Stadium, where they will face a rampant Spanish side to defend their crown. When you look at the tactical setups of both teams, who do you think enters the final as the absolute tactical favorite, Spain or Argentina? And for England, does this defeat prove that Thomas Tuchel is the right man to lead this golden generation, or is it time to look for a manager who handles high-pressure in-game substitutions better? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this precise, professional tactical breakdown, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, leave your analysis in the comments, and subscribe to Total Football Nexus for more elite football content. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And see you next time.